very little impression on the game. Johnson is only about 30 yards out on his right side. Should not be any trouble as he puts it through for 1 point only for Melbourne. Well, that was a rather bad miss from Johnson's point of view.
8:14.62 for Melbourne, and Collingwood 2:2.14.
It's Farragut gone off the ground as Lay comes on for Melbourne. Lay going on to that half-back flank position. Adams has gone off at the other end of the ground, and it's Nilsson come on in his place. Nilsson going right in onto the ball on that outer flank position. Well, Melbourne realising they have the game won at this stage, giving their 19th and 20th a run and letting them have some part in the play as it's been up to this stage. It's right on Melbourne's forward line as it's kicked desperately off the ground over to where it's Delante coming through, sidesteps nicely, but his kick was a poor one. It's right in the centre. Turner this time, his nice sidestep and his kick smothered, but it's Burns, kicked off by Lay, his first kick for the game. Turner again just dribbles it clear as Lay has another kick off the ground. Remarkable how the 19th men in each instance coming on seem to be full of vim and vigour, and they get their share of kicks in the first few minutes.
It's not very hard to pick up the 19th men too when you look at the crowd of players there. They're very, very clean indeed.
The ball is out of bounds now on that outer wing position, right on the centre wing position, with the players all pace and tempo gone right out of the game at this stage, as Melbourne still hold 6 goals, 12 lead, the equivalent of 8 goals. It's over the back now as Harrison's kick, again a poor one. It's marked by Dixon in the centre of the ground, right in the mud patch. Well, the day is beautiful at this stage with the sun shining, but the ground is still in a bad condition. It's Lay again onto it as he kicks off the ground, and in turn it's followed up by Trevor Johnson, but it's Chaplin this time. Just as he was to kick, he was tackled solidly, and Dixon was the boy to get the kick and put it up to where Ridley's leading. Ridley got right in amongst that. He just managed to tuck his head in time as the ball is kicked up towards Hassaman. He is tackled by not Bob Rose, Bob's brother, and the ball has gone out of bounds right on the line. At least right on the half-forward flank position for Melbourne. Fellows taps down. We've got very little result with it as Ridley intercepted, and it has been kicked out again on the same position on that half-forward flank for Melbourne on the inner side of the ground.
8:14.62 Melbourne, Collingwood 2:2.14, and about 2.5 minutes left to play.
Fellows taps it down to Harrison once again as Dixon just took it out of his path, but it's Rose intercepted nicely for Collingwood. Looking for Turner in the centre, as it was Trevor Johnson, just walked right over the top of him. But there's a free kick now. Not a free kick, it's a throw-up on that centre line position. It's tapped out nicely to Dixon. His kick in turn is marked by Thripp as he intercepted the pass to Bob Johnson. Thripp back into the centre of the ground. They're not getting a great deal of distance with their kicks at this stage. Mithen swinging wildly with his feet. And it's Mann who gets the punch out over to where it's Keneally breaking away, still showing a bit of pace there. His kick has gone straight across the centre line to where it's Brewer, endeavouring to pick it up, but he's right on the line as Dixon just tapped it out from his hands to go out of bounds on that centre wing position once again. Here's Mann and Fellows still having a tussle here under this throw-in. They're coming in from all directions. Bob Johnson seemed to get a nasty one there. But it's Brewer again picks up. He's tackled by Beckwith, and Beckwith was right in over the top of him. But Brewer breaking away nicely. No, but his free kick for throwing the ball. Bad luck there. He was struggling desperately. And it's Lay to take the kick for Melbourne. And it's not a bad kick up in the direction of Laidlaw, but it's over the back where Turner following up nicely. Little handball to Thripp, but Thripp was right in underneath Laidlaw and had very little time. His kick right over on the outer wing position where it's Keneally, just taps it over towards Tunbridge. Tunbridge way out on his own. This boy will show you what to do with it with a yard start. He just screws it off the side of his foot to Barassi in the forward pocket. So easy for Melbourne at this stage. Barassi would be about 40 yards out on his wrong side, but not on a particularly acute angle. And there goes the siren to end what has been a disappointing game with Melbourne taking out the premiership for 1960 with a convincing victory. 8 goals, 14, 62 points to Collingwood, 2 goals, 14 points.